Hi guys, Julian here from Atelier Stylor. So this should be part 2 of Tools of the Trade series. So it's not going to be a very long chapter, but all I want to say is, although we have spoken initially about this tool and that tool and the need of buying them or procuring them is some by other means, or basically making them yourselves, I just want to emphasize the importance of the main two tools for the job, for pen repair jobs, which is experience and patience. And you need experience and patience because, well, look, I started this whole fountain pen repair thing by learning and trying to acquire knowledge about repairing my own pens. I was annoyed at the time that, although I didn't have a collection as such, I had a few fountain pens which were like in various degrees of functionality. So I wanted to repair them because I wanted to write with them, and apparently there was no repair shop in Romania, or I couldn't find one. So at the time, so I decided, well, how hard can it be? And well, it's not a walk in the park, yeah, but it's not rocket science either. It's just experience and patience, experience, because when you repair some other people's pens, you have to be extremely careful about that, because they are not your own to ruin. And patience because, well, most of the cases you will need real patience. Like, okay, so you can't unbend a nib and reconstruct the nib or weld a broken body without being patient. And it takes time, like with everything else. It takes time because, for instance, curing the weld, it may take between 10 to 40, 50 days in extreme cases. It all depends on the solvent or the adhesive that you use, or a mix, that you make it yourself in order to properly weld two pieces of a pen, and it takes time. You'll get the experience, obviously, by working. I mean, if you want to start in this pen repair thing, obviously, I believe you should start with your own pens, and choose a couple of which are beyond like repair, and try to see the materials, what it is made from, the internals, mechanisms. Take a bent nib and try to straighten it up, and well, it's basically an acquired experience. I mean, I try to find another term for it, but it's experience. And when you repair like 50 or 100 Parker 51s, for instance, you'll get the gist of it, you'll get the hang of it. So you'll basically know immediately once you have a defective Parker 51 for instance. In your hand, you'll know exactly where to look, and you know exactly what to seek, and you know exactly what could be the issue with that pen. And that applies to almost every brand and every type of fountain pen. Obviously, the most tricky repairs are those which you do on vintage pens, because they are old, because they are brittle, because they are like, you can't find spares for a particular type of pen which was made like in 910, and the company stopped doing business in after like 3 years time, and obviously you need spares to restore a defective fountain pen like that. But you learn that you can steal, you can get from donor pens, you can borrow, you can procure in some other ways that particular spare part to repair. When I said stole, obviously you're not going to break in someone else's house and steal a certain thing, but no, don't do that. No, just like stealing from other pens that you have, obviously. Sometimes you can find them on Evilbay or some other portals such as Evilbay to buy donor pens or like broken pens. And I suggest if you find like large lots of broken fountain pens, especially the vintage ones, what I suggest, if the price is good, you just buy them and keep them in store, because you never know when something like, I don't know, a nib collar for a Montblanc 142 will arrive on your desk, and basically they are very hard to procure, I can tell you that. Well, other than that, wish you good luck. If you have any questions, just ask. And meanwhile, I wish you a wonderful day today. Take care now. Bye bye.